This review will cover the 1972 classic movie called Deliverance. It came out in July of that year, and it was directed by John Boorman and written by James Dickey, who also had an acting role in that particular movie. And it was mostly filmed in Georgia, with some scenes filmed in South Carolina, and it was the highest-grossing film of that year, 1972. And let me get a little more information about it. Here's a classic banjo scene from this movie. One moment, please.
This is Ronnie Cox. He's an actor, as is John Voight and Ned Beatty. Burt Reynolds is an actor, too. These four men are characters in a new motion picture that was filmed in the hill country and deep forests of North Georgia. The movie is adapted from James Dickey's powerful best-selling novel, Deliverance. And John Boorman, the director of the film, tells how he shot it.
And that's some information about this particular movie. Let me get a few more scenes on here. One moment, please. And here's the author.
When he writes of challenging raging white water in a frail canoe, or hunting deer with bow and arrow in the wilderness, it's something he's done himself. As a man, he leaves his imprint on everything and everybody he meets, particularly John.
And that's the author, as I stated moments ago. Let me get another scene on here. One moment, please. This is quite a popular movie, and here's another classic scene.
Gruesome job for the four actors. How rough is told by the director.
It was a big physical commitment because these actors, in order to get the veracity that was so important to the story, and it was an intensely dangerous situation, they gave that total commitment. There's a sequence which is quite an important scene in the film where the character Ed, played by John Voight, has to scale a 200-foot cliff, and John felt that he ought to climb that cliff himself because he felt it was a kind of betrayal not to use a double or whatever. And he did.
In the film.
And that's another scene from the movie. Let's get some more stuff on here. The core of it is that they paddle down a river and they run into chaos and they have to escape the law. And here's another scene. One moment, please.
Logical makeup. What I would like for people to imagine when they see the film is that this guy, this mild-mannered suburban fella, businessman, is really a natural-born killer.
The sheriff in the story is a man who is from those past, and he looks it. It seemed very appropriate that Dickey played the part of the sheriff. He didn't like acting too much, but he did it terribly well because he brought to it such a depth of spirit and feeling.
Now, what about this?
The sheriff. We've been through quite a lot. I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
Mr. Queen's got a brother-in-law back up in there somewhere. He took off hunting a couple, 3 days ago, and nobody's heard from him since. And Mr. Queen thought maybe y'all might have happened up on him somewhere.
Well, we didn't. Yeah. Don't let him go. These boys is lying.
And that's another scene from the movie. And let's see if I can advance this a bit. Maybe get one or two more scenes in here. And here they am going down the river.
Without insurance, because no insurance company will insure us against the kind of risks that they were taking. But they did it, and it gives the film, and it gives their performance.
And that's a little more another scene there. And see if I can get maybe one more in here. And one moment, please. And that's the scene where the canoe hits the rocks and comes apart. And this movie was so popular that it still does $20 million a year in tourism for people who travel to that particular river in Georgia and do some sightseeing and sometimes go down the river as well. Let me get another scene, and this will be the last scene from this movie on here. Let me get it on here. One moment, please. Here's a classic scene as well. This is towards the ending of the movie.
Where you go, buddy?
Some. How come y'all ended up with full life jackets?
Didn't we have an extra one?
No. Drew wasn't wearing his.
Well, how come he wasn't wearing it?
I don't know.
Don't ever do nothing like this again. Don't come back up here.
That's another classic scene. And I guess that should do it if you remember this movie from the early 70s. Hopefully it's a quick flashback. If not, hear it for the first time. Hopefully I was able to get enough information on here for a quick review. Let me get a final screen on here, and that should do it. And get that original.